I've waited for this concert for 70 years, and having you here tonight makes this evening so special. Since many of you come to a birthday party for someone you don't really know, I put some information about me in the program, and I hope to get to know you better at the birthday cake reception immediately following the concert in Money Hall, which is located directly beneath the sanctuary. I hope you'll join me, or I'll have a lot of birthday cake to take home tonight. Now that I've finally reached middle age, I decided to clean out my attic, and I've dusted off from storage some memorabilia from just a few of the concerts and recordings and things that I've done over the past 50 years. For your entertainment at the reception and to get to know me better, if you want to step back in time and take a stroll through my memory lane, you're certainly welcome to do that. When Diane Bish became the organist of the Coral Ridge Presbyterian Church, the church wanted to let the community know. So on the church signboard, located on a very busy highway in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, they placed a message that read, "Come here, our new church organist." Unfortunately, the senior pastor of the church, Dr. D. James Kennedy, was in the middle of a sermon series on hell. So the actual signboard that week, seen by tens of thousands of motorists, read, "What is hell like? Come here, our new church organist." And it's my hope that following tonight's concert, you won't wish that First-Centenary would have provided you with a similar warning. The opening piece tonight is based on Psalm 81, verses 1 to 3. Sing praises to God our strength. Sound the trumpet at the new moon. Well, I'm about a week early for the new moon, but I'm ready to sound the trumpet. So hang on to your seats. It's time for the John Cook Fanfare. This church and its ministries have made possible by the talents and faithfulness of so many people. I would like to lift up 3 of those saints to you tonight. The first is Dr. Nell Money. Nell was a renowned Christian author and speaker and wife of Dr. Ralph Money, one of the former senior pastors of this church. A week before her 90th birthday, I asked Nell, "What's your favorite hymn?" And she said, "Great is thy faithfulness." Most of the settings of this hymn are powerful and uplifting, but I wanted to convey the quiet inner strength and faith that was the essence of Nell in this piece I wrote for her 90th birthday. The next saint I'd like to lift up is Dr. Jan McNair. Jan is the director of worship and music ministries and tends to make up lots of stories about me, I found out tonight. And I've had the privilege of making music with Jan for almost 14 years and have learned so much from her musicianship. On the occasion of her 20th anniversary at the church, I wrote a joyful song in her honor. For those of you who don't know Jan, to me there are 2 character qualities that stand out. The first is her ability to shape a beautiful phrase or melody, whether directing a choir or playing her violin. The second is her boundless energy. In a joyful song, I attempted to combine a beautiful song-like melody with the rhythmic energy of the Energizer Bunny. I'm occasionally asked, what do you enjoy most about being a church organist? And without hesitation, I say, leading a congregation in a hymn of praise to God. So your birthday gift to me tonight is singing the hymn Amazing Grace. And my gift to you, for those who would like one, is to provide you with a complimentary DVD of tonight's concert. If interested, just contact the church. You could take out your program and turn to the centerfold to the hymn Amazing Grace. After the organ introduction, I'd like everyone to sing the melody on the first verse. The second verse, I'd like women alone to sing and to sing the melody so that the men in the audience can be bathed in the sound of angels. The third verse, men, is your chance to shine, so sing out about dangers, toils, and snares. The fourth verse is your chance to sing in harmony, so pick a part. There'll then be a brief organ interlude, followed by the fifth and sixth stanzas that I'd like everyone to sing the melody. I have one request of you tonight, that your inspired singing on the last two verses of this hymn will make it difficult for me to hear the organ. I had the opportunity to play the organs at St. Paul's Cathedral in London and St. Albans Cathedral in St. Albans in the year 2000. And as I was in those historic cathedrals, one of them dating over 1,000 years old, with the setting sun streaming through magnificent stained glass windows, and thoughts about all the hymns of praise to God that must have been sung within those walls for centuries. At that moment, the words of the last verse of this hymn took on new meaning for me. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we'd first begun. May we stand and sing God's praise. for that birthday gift. You may be seated. And thank you to my imaginary bagpipers who joined in on that rendition. It's my prayer for each one of you that God's amazing grace is shown to us through Jesus Christ will be an ever-deepening part of your life.